The awesome northern lights, the cold air, it felt like we were maybe in the Arctic yesterday. Will we do the same Wednesday? Let's talk about it. Hey everyone, it's meteorologist Joe Martucci here. Lots of awesome photos last night of the northern lights. This is from Dan Forshaw in Summers Point. Looking north, now this is with a long exposure camera, but you get those beautiful sights there, those yellows and those pinks there. And now we go further south to North Wildwood, where we had exactly the same. You could see it with the naked eye a little bit, but really when you had your phone camera and you looked north, yeah, you saw sights like this here. Now, let's take a look at where the aurora actually was. So that area of red that you see, that's where the aurora actually was happening. So it wasn't over New Jersey exactly, but if you look to the north, you saw it, and the aurora was visible as far south as Florida for the second year in a row. Let's take a look at our futurecast here as we go into the day today. We do look to be dry. Snow and rain showers stay to our north here, with some lake effect rain and snow showers coming off of the Great Lakes. We go overnight. We're still going to be dry. We do notice, though, it stays breezy as we go into Wednesday and into our Wednesday night, even Thursday, too. Not as windy as the past couple of days, but it is going to be breezy around here. I think Thursday, there's a low risk for a rain or a snow shower north of Toms River, but I'm not even including it in my forecast. Here's a look at those wind gusts we were talking about. Wind gusts will be 25 to 35 miles an hour for our Wednesday and even Thursday too. For reference, yesterday our wind gusts were between 35 to as high as 52 miles an hour in some of the beach towns here. So not as windy as yesterday here. Winds will be out of the west-northwest, keeping with that dry air. I've been putting chapstick on. You probably have been too. It's been pretty much dry across the area. Let's take a look at our Wednesday numbers, temperatures, and wind chills plotted. We will be in the low 50s today, so no real wind chill during the middle of the day, but we do have a chillier start here. We'll have a mostly sunny sky. We go into tonight, low temperatures will be in the 30s inland, right around 40 to 43 degrees at the beaches. A pretty typical night for us. And can we see the aurora again? The answer is yeah. The aurora is forecast to be even in parts of the United States for the second night in a row. And if you look to the north, you should be able to see it. Just put your phone camera out, point north, you should see it. Maybe, just maybe, you can see it like with the naked eye, like I did yesterday in Monmouth County. Thursday and Friday are about the same. Temperatures in the low 50s, plenty of sunshine. Winds will be from the northwest at about 10 to 15 miles an hour here. Then we go to the weekend, still looking for a warm-up on Sunday as a warm front passes to our north. We'll take a look at our inland 7-day forecast, show you what's going on here. We're in the low 50s from Wednesday all the way to Saturday, and then we pop as we go into Sunday. High temperatures in the mid-60s inland. There will be some morning rain showers, but it will give way to sunshine here in a warm day. But after that, we go back down to thermometer. So Sunday is our one-day pop of some warmer temperatures and an otherwise typical late fall pattern. Now, drought. This is interesting because we haven't seen more drought, but we've seen more extreme drought and more extreme wet periods too. This goes back to 1895, and we see a good balance between dry periods and wet periods. However, if you look at the intensity of the reds on the upper part of the chart or the intensity of the blues on the bottom part of the chart, you'll see them getting more intense, those colors, as you go from